A whole mystery revolves around the paranormal. For many, it is nothing more than simple superstitions. But for others, it is part of a reality that has been with us forever. Unfortunately, the internet is full of staged situations, recorded under controlled environments. None of that can be believed. However, there are videos that were recorded with another intention. But that even so, paranormal things crept in. Join me in this adventure where we will review different videos that my audience has sent me. Here you will witness truly strange and often inexplicable events. My name is Leonor Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 5 videos that capture something paranormal by accident. Part 3. Much of the videos that you're about to see were sent by my audience. If you know or have videos of this style that you would like for me to see, do not hesitate to send it to the email that you now see on the screen, or as a direct message to my official Facebook. And if you like my content, follow me on YouTube. Help me by sharing these videos with your friends. Let's not allow these videos to be forgotten. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 5. We start this video with a clip from Francisco Javier, a subscriber who from Mexico City sent it to my email. From among the files on his phone, he came across the recording of security guards during their nightly rounds of the subway cars that make up the city's metro system. The rounds were done by protocol. This activity is carried out always before the technical check of the cars. However, this worker was recording because that night, the security cameras had captured something strange. A shadow was seen quickly crossing the subway lines a couple of times. They searched everywhere, and at that moment, they didn't find anything in particular. Although when they saw this recording the following day, they were horrified of what for them was a clear paranormal manifestation. Nobody, absolutely no one belonging to the subway staff that night imagined that the camera would record something like this. It is not a reflection or a defect in the camera. The guards are convinced that the disturbing face is responsible for all the strange things that have been happening in the area. And of course, the main reason why workers are afraid when they have to stay in that section of the premises. What do you think of this image? Number 4. Fatima, an assiduous follower of this channel, writes to let us know of a video that was kept in her family circle for many years. An old recording at her grandparents' house. For them, this footage is very short but shocking. I will let the paranormal evidence play and see if you can notice something. Watch. Fatima assures that the only way for a shadow to be cast there is for someone to walk past the furniture. However, nothing of the kind is observed here. She also states that her grandparents always mentioned that in their house there lived presences that for many years were accompanying them. presence of which was the most shown was the figure of a child. Could this clip be the backup of what her grandparents told? I thank both Fatima and her family for the opportunity of knowing both her video and her family history. Number 3. I have to confess that you almost never knew of this video, because at first I thought it was the falling of a meteorite. I didn't see it in its entirety and thought about deleting it. However, something made me look for it inside the recycling bin and give it a try. Finally, it impacted me so much that now you will have the opportunity to see it.
¿Qué putas es eso, loco?
Nelson, mira, ve.
Ahora contraste. Esto es algo raro. Miren.
Dios mío, ¿y esto qué es, Padre? Dios, que estás en el cielo. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando aquí? Santo Dios. Estas cosas no se ven todos los días. Where? What happened?
Le dejo así lo que se apagó.
¿Sí? Mira. What?
Hey, sir.
Can a meteor achieve this? At one point, I thought maybe it was about perspective. Maybe the meteorites were still falling, but with a perspective that made it look static. Something very unlikely, but it could be. However, the fact that one lights up again attracted a lot of attention. A footage that opens the possibility that it corresponds to an event outside of the natural. Could it be some kind of military weaponry? Or could it be the presence of a manifestation related to the UFO phenomenon? Tell me what your thoughts are. Number 2. Leobardo is the name of the subscriber responsible for the clip that you will see below, that was recorded at his friend's home. She told him that for some time now, both she and her parents had been hearing strange noises coming from the upper level of the house. She described it as heavy footsteps coming from the roof, and sometimes she could even assure that they heard them on the second floor. They thought it could be a cat, and so they ignored it, until one afternoon when the girl entered her home and believed she saw something that gave her relatives reason to install security cameras throughout the house. To this day, it is still not known what corresponds to that image that you're about to see. This video came from her camera to now show itself for the first time before your eyes. No one else knows of it, and those who have seen the video, like the relatives, are completely terrified. Above all, because of what the girl told her parents several weeks before this taping. Leobardo's friends said that afternoon, from the top of the stairs, she saw a horrible face that was watching her. It was only a second before it vanished in front of her. She says that her heart almost stopped. Her description fits almost exactly like the characteristics of the woman who appears in this video. Whatever it is, this person or entity that is seen crossing in the video has been living in this house for weeks. Number 1. Finishing this video, we are left with a strange occurrence captured in the middle of the night by a security camera. The camera had its lens directed towards a vacant lot, at which point it captured a dog that was very loved by the community because it would drive away strangers who approached. Which is why, with great sorrow and also some fear, the neighbors saw on camera what happened to the animal. Pay attention. Many maintain that the image is cut off and that someone took the dog. However, when viewing the sequence, the clip does not seem to be manipulated. The image shows a continuity that is very difficult to imitate in case of being intervened. Look at the orbs. Notice how they continue their movement, something almost impossible to achieve in case of being cut during all the minutes it takes to get the dog out of there. Do you know what is the strangest thing? The neighbors say that the dog hasn't reappeared. It seems that someone or something took it. Notice its behavior. Notice how the dog stops to pay attention just before disappearing. I hope you like this video, because we have come to an end. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.